I'll just collect the gold. Rather, I should even not do this. This is no point in this. Yeah, they're still going to come, but there's no point. All we need now is this little key here. I don't think I need this. And in we go.
What is my task? Yes.
Here. And we're inside. We're in
I welcome each day we see.
this place, finally. Now, there should be someone out here somewhere. Maybe not, I don't know. That's even fine. That's even better, I believe. With the spells we have on us, we might be able to deal with those guys. At least I hope so. In the inside, I'm talking about the battle with Balthazar.
What do you require?
Because that will reveal a big thing.
What is it?
Will reveal a stunning twist. Yeah, we should be able to deal with them quite clearly. Quick save. And in we go. Now this place looks nice, doesn't it? Big place. With entering chambers and... I don't see any living quarters here.
Done.
It's kind of interesting. Right, now what do we need? Mass cure, why not? Might help us. Protections.
Be quick with it.
I don't see that big of a point in using
What do you want?
things, you know, casting illusion spells, things like that.
Go bother someone else.
This won't actually help us much. Improve the lactery. Fallen guy.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy. Yes.
More or less we are
What do you want?
doing fine. At least I hope we will. Fire giant strength, we don't need that.
Name. Be bloody ready. Have you nothing else to do but bother me?
Okay, magic, protect from magic. What do you have? Cure chaos, remove fear, cure disease. Nah, okay, some nice spells, but not exactly what we need. Wondrous recall, physical mirror, and this on the main character. Come on, cast it. Thank you. And quick save it is. Let's go upstairs and see what Balthazar has to say. Final confrontation. He's the last of the bodies.
Your presence here shows me how foolish I have been in gathering my army of mercenaries. I truly regret my wasted efforts at the expense of Amcathran's citizens.
Oh, what a shame. I know your secret, Balthazar. You were working with Abazigal and Sendai. I suppose it may have appeared as such, though in truth I have plotted their destruction ever since Melisande recruited me into the Five. Are you saying Melisande is the leader of the Five?
Melisande recognized the taint of Bhaal within me, just as she recognized it in Sendai, Abazigal and the others, just as she recognized it in you.
Okay.
She lured me with promises of power and glory, but I followed her for a different reason. Only by joining the Five could I discover who the others were and plot their demise.
That was obvious from the very beginning. There was no ending where a group of characters, of children of Bhaal, could achieve any kind of greatness. He plotted against them, they plotted against him, everyone plotted against everyone, but what is important, he said Melisande created the Five. And that is the twist. You mean you manipulated me, used me as a tool against the other Bhaalspawn? I wish I could take the credit for this brilliant ruse, Clayton, but it seems I was not the only member of the Five who plotted the downfall of the others.
Melisande is the puppet master pulling your strings in this staged production. I have merely tried to stay out of your path for as long as possible, anxious to see if you would prevail.
I did prevail, and we are the only two left. The only two left Bhaalspawn children that actually don't have an allegiance, or rather are a center of someone's allegiance. Because if you consider Imoen with me, she's still a godchild, right? Why would Melisande have gathered the five only to plot their destruction? It matters not, Kaelin. In the end, both Melisande and I have what we want. The other member of the five are dead, though she and I remain at odds. And now I suppose you plan to kill me, so you can resurrect Bhaal. No, Kaelin. I have no such designs. Bhaal's taint is an evil blight upon the world. I have no intention on bringing the Lord of Murder back into existence. My plot is much more altruistic. I have vowed to exterminate all of Bhaal's children, forever whipping the realms clean of this tainted existence. You have merely helped me in my goal. But you are a child of Bar as well. What happens to you?
Once I am certain I am the last, once I know there are no others, I will perform a ritual suicide. Bhaal's evil will die with me, but first I must end your evil existence.
Okay, so you are a... yeah, altruistic, very altruistic of you, but actually not helpful. Because you don't get this. The final standing child of Bhaal will get a choice that will be the successor of the god. You sound like a hypocrite to me. Sentencing those you have no right to judge. Yeah, that's more or less true. What are other options? But I am not evil. Well, I am, so bye-bye of option number one. You won't be the first to try and kill me, and probably not the last. How noble. I'll enjoy spilling your pretentious guilt all over the floor. No, this one.
How many bodies have you left in your wake? Hundreds? Thousands? Ceradouche is a smoking waste. How many other cities and towns have you brought destruction raining down upon?
This doesn't give you any kind of right. And how many corpses have you left, Balthazar? I am much the same, Kaelin. Our mere presence brings death. This is inevitable. It is our destiny. We are not to blame. We are slaves to our father tainted blood.
And as your power grows, so shall the ruin sown in your passing. Kingdoms will fall, and the rivers of Faerun will run with blood.
You condemned me based on my possible future? That is not justice. Yep.
Further conversation is pointless. I have a task which I must complete. Your death is a necessity, Bhaalspawn.
And so is yours, on a way of me achieving my goal, which is ending the game. Now the thing is, with his fight here, these guys are nothing. He is the only one, and this can look exactly like the fight with Draconis, or it can be like you do an attempt, kill him, and it's fine, and there is no real problem. Or it can end up exactly the other way around if you allow him to do his stuff, to do abilities and so on. It might end up much more difficulter, I should say.
Yes?
Everyone attack him.
Yes,
I don't actually
nice.
care about the other guys.
What should I fetch now?
Finger of Death.
Ready and willing.
Don't think that will be very helpful. Power word Stun.
What is my task?
Main character, Greater Whirlwind. Kogan, you do the same.
What do you wish?
You too.
I am
and
ready.
Jahira spells, implosion, I don't think so. Greater Whirlwind. And you guys attack him. And that's it. You saw how quick that was. And the final confrontation with
The
Solar.
Bhaalspawn, the five, have been destroyed, Godchild. Nearly all of Bhaal's essence has been returned to the source. Your journey is nearly complete.
Yes, we are finally near the end. But what do I have to do now? Yeah, let's get this over with then. So Bhaal is being resurrected? Is that what you're telling me?
The dead god Bhaal has not been resurrected. You must understand what awaits you at the end of your journey, Godchild. And for this, the one you know as Melisande will explain for herself.
Now, this dialogue here will bring a lot of things into conclusion. So let's hear it.
I am here. Speak quickly.
You are here at my sufferance, spirit. You will answer our questions.
I am no dead thing. You have called a piece of a living goddess to you, however you have done it. Should I become aware of what you have done, you will pay dearly.
No, well, this attitude of hers is quite different than what we'd expect.
You are no goddess yet, mortal. The prophecy has not come to fruition.
It will soon enough. Everything has happened as I wished it, and this will be no different. All of Bhaal's essence will be mine!
Oh, great, so she's another pretender.
Then explain yourself. If you are correct, it shall make no difference in the end.
True enough. So be it. My name is Melisande the Black-Hearted, High Matriarch and greatest Deathstalker of my Lord Murder's Baalist temple. 'Twas I who led all the chants in his holy name.
Oh, and she is a member of the priesthood of Bhaal.
'Twas I who harbored his avatar when the Lord of Murder was cast down to walk among us in the time of troubles. To his greatest priestess did he come for succor.
And
To my most trusted Deathstalker did I entrust the secrets of my resurrection.
And Bhaal himself appeared here.
One of his priesthood needed to have access to the essence that would be collected from the Bhaal spawn. One of his priesthood would have to perform the necessary rites to give the dead Lord of Murder back that essence. And so, great Lord Bhaal entrusted that duty to me. After his death, I alone retained access to his essence, and my power grew as each one of his mortal children died, their divinity returning to the source.
And so you have betrayed me, Melisande the Black-Hearted. The time draws nigh, and yet you perform no rites!
It's always about the last little thing called betrayal.
That is correct. Remain dust, my foolish god. It was I who created the Five, loosed the god spawn at each other's throats, all the while promising those fools that they would serve at Bhaal's right hand. Well, they can, in limbo for all I care. It was I who masqueraded as the protector of Bhaal spawn, herding the ones that the Five could not find to their doom. I led the last Bhaal spawns to Saradush and had them slaughtered!
Yeah, but you couldn't have known that I would be there.
No, that's true. I knew that Ilisera would perish against your might, but I did not expect you to show up quite so soon. Still, you proved a fortunate arrival.
Yes, I did.
Getting rid of one of the Five without it looking like my doing was one thing. But with you already in Saradush, I could turn you on Yagashura as well, after I let him into Saradush to kill the other Bhaal spawn, of course. And then you turned on the rest of those paranoid fools while I distracted them. The Five were the last thing I had to deal with before I could become the Lady of Murder myself. And you've dealt with them nicely.
The thing is, I eliminated every single one of them. I played my part exactly as she foresaw it. So you've gotten what you wanted, no need for me to be involved then. No, really. Lady of Murder, any chance you need a right hand, man? I like this line. You've taken my rightful place, I won't allow it.
I have most of the essence of Bhaal under my control, fool. I am nearly a goddess. I control the entire abyssal realm that was once Bhaal's.
No, you don't control this little plane.
Do you dare come and face me there? Or shall I have to hunt you down like the sorry dog that you are?
Okay. Oh, stop, now you're scaring me. No, she does not. Of course, that's a sarcastic line. It appears you leave me little choice. Too bad for you. If you were any good, Melisande, you wouldn't have needed to restore the trickery in the first place. Oh, I've come alright. The throne of Bhaal belongs to me. I'll confront your kind of evil. No, I will never let you get away with this. Someone has to stop you. This also sounds very, very good type. You're scaring me now.
Wait, let's see how the prophecy ends right here and now.
Yes, you wish.
Enough. A battle here will solve nothing. Your course is set, godchild. Return to your pocket plane, and when you are ready, You will need to end its existence. Then you will be within the Throne of Blood, and Melisande will be at hand. She is not yet done taking the essence of Bhaal's children. I suggest that you move quickly, Godchild. The final act of the prophecy awaits.
And that's the big revelation. There's only one little place where we have to go. Melisande will, of course, be waiting. We have also these guys to deal with. Or maybe even we don't, because I think they escaped. Now what do you have here, little friendo, brother, whatever you want to call you? And some levels are were also achieved. That's cool. Now, the best thing that happened here, or I should say the thing that happened at this very moment, is one of my favorite. Do you remember the prophecy? I think you do. I'm talking about the prophecy at the beginning. Time stop. Yeah, let's change this before we actually continue. And this. Do you remember the prophecy? The Bhaal
Yes?
servant betrayed. There is such a line there, and it is of course about Melisande.
What is my task?
Everything
On
here
my
is
honor,
just this is just perfect. Not to mention that everything this is just I really love how this resolves. You kill Gromnir, Ilkhan, and Saradush. You kill Yagashura. You kill Ilasera. Then you eliminate everyone in your path, and with the 5, you still here. Doubt these guys will. I think they should stop appearing at some point. Am I right? Yeah, and the thing is, we have only 1 or 2 things actually to do now before we actually continue. Does this guy have anything interesting? No. Actually, we did this. We've beaten this part of the game. Not much is left. There's only one thing left. We go to the plane, to our little pocket plane, because all the things we need to do are there. And in the next installment, we will
Yes, it shall be.
enter this final chamber, kill and deal with the last trial, and the only thing left will be to move to the Throne of Bhaal by destroying our little plane, which was a nice place to visit, and then of course dealing with Melisande. So thank you very much for watching this episode. I am considering doing a interlude about the plot in Throne of Bhaal before we actually finish the game, and then somewhere in this week, in the upcoming week, I think I will find an hour to record the final episode of Let's Play Baldur's Gate 2 Throne of Bhaal, one of my favorite expansions in the game, and a ending to our big little oh, what a contradiction, to our big project, my big project. And to anyone who is watching, stay tuned for that. Hope we will have a stunning time beating the final big battle with Melisande. Hope to see you there, and signing off. My name is Gabriel. Thank you for your time.